In today's Weather Wonders, we're taking a look at wind and where it comes from. Wind is another one of those things that we learned about as kids and then probably forgot. The kids I met in Calhan already have. Where does the wind come from? Well, the first thing to know is that the wind doesn't really blow. Wind is a product of one parcel of air rushing in to fill a vacuum created by the movement of another. The core of this has to do with high and low pressure zones. Because the sun heats the Earth's surface unevenly, it causes air to expand and contract at different places across the globe. As a result, air pressure is different everywhere on Earth. It's these pressure differences that cause the wind to move. Wind is created as air moves from high to low pressure. High pressure is seen on a weather map as a blue capital H. Near high pressure, the wind is usually light and circulates clockwise away from the high. Because the air is leaving the high pressure area, air comes down from above to replace the air that left. Low pressure is seen on the weather map as a red capital L. Since the pressure is low, air needs to fill it in, so it moves toward the low, but around it counterclockwise at the same time. Because the air is piling up at the low, some of that air is forced up. It is the pressure difference between these two air masses that cause the air to move from one area to another. That's the basic science behind why the wind blows, but two questions remain. One, why does the wind blow faster or slower at any given time? And two, why do some areas see more wind than others? The amount of difference in this pressure is what determines how fast the wind goes. Slight differences in pressure create breezes. Big differences create gusts. The strongest wind ever recorded was 253 miles an hour in Australia. The strongest wind ever recorded in the United States was 231 miles an hour in New Hampshire. The highest wind in Colorado was this February in Monarch Pass at 148 miles an hour. Do you have a weather wonder? Drop me a line and we'll look into it. And we are still looking for ideas for weather wonders. If you have something you're curious about regarding Colorado or any kind of weather, let us know. We'll look into it, and maybe it could be one of the next weather wonders. Wind right now, not an issue. As a matter of fact, looking at calm winds in Pueblo, 12 miles an hour in the Springs. A lot of us in the single digits, except for Trinidad jumping out there at 18 miles an hour, but that's not today's story. Today's story is how warm and beautiful it will be. I've got the details on that coming up.